Alrighty. Back at it. We are 10-0, week 12 against Rice. And we look to continue the momentum. The streak is on the line. As you see, we are number 5 in the country. We are 90. Rice is at 80. 79 to 89. And Quincy Beebe, one of the star ends on the team. Oh, let's go look at the top 25 real fast. Ohio State 9-1, Oregon 9-1, Oklahoma 9-1, Oregon State 8-2, and I'm 10-0. That's a little too high for Oregon State to have 2 losses and be ahead of me. After playing 2 big teams, especially Ole Miss, I beat them, whatever, by 40 points. I don't get that. I guess it's bias, as they say. So we got Heisman. Let's look at the Heisman watch after a week. Shaquille Morris back on top. Quarterback. And then Jamari McClure is in 3rd place in the Heisman watch. So the bracket, I'll show you the bracket before the game. Tulane is in the 3rd spot. The only bad thing is we're in the Oklahoma-Alabama bracket. We'll have to play one of those. But I'd rather play them than Ohio State, maybe. I'll probably have to play Ohio State in the national championship. It won't matter. But there's only one G5 team, and we're it. So let's see the top 25. There is no... I wish it would go further than that. Just to see who's on the outside. Oh, that's right. I can do this. More information. Colorado, Georgia, Hawaii, and Florida got votes. And they were dropped from the ranking. All right. Let's go ahead and play the game. What are they wearing? They're wearing all white. So we are going to wear... How about let's go all green? How about that? Let's go green. Wear that. And then we'll wear... We need another green helmet. We only have one green helmet and it's got the angry wave. We need a green helmet without the angry wave. But I'm going to wear all green. So I watched the deep dive of the new game in the Dynasty. It looks okay. I need to go watch somebody's breakdown of all of the write-up on it. Because it wasn't long. Hope they fix the uniforms, because we don't have black fans. Band talking about. I really hope they put the hullabaloo in.
Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started.
Rice.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Ah.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team. And the Green Wave of offense takes the this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back.
Almost broke it.
This guy's going to take it to the house.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Bulls his way forward. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion.
They're in zone.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback adapted. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
They'll try the run. Tackle is made after the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Gets it out fast. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice completion.
Matriculating down the field.
See this receiver line up
What I'm doing.
all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
See ya. Touchdown, Tulane.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Take that, Rice. Shaquille Morris.
Get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a
They had no help over the top. And he's one of the fastest guys in the nation.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Halfway. Is he going to bring it? Yes, he is.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. So the Rice Owls offense will go to work for the first time. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
Well, we always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than a game like this. When you've got 2 studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot early and often.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're right. Over 26 for the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Getting some heat.
Got him.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Sack time.
This has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into.
2nd and 17. They can probably
because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on 2nd down from the 18. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat.
Got him. Rushed him. Had a meeting at the quarterback.
Well,
Only rushed
went
4.
down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you
It's
wonder, as a play
3rd
caller, against
and
this pass rush,
a
do you start
mile.
thinking
3rd
about
and
maybe rolling
27.
your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Watch him get crushed by both of them. Oof. He actually fumbled the ball. I hope they fix that this year, too, because quarterbacks fumble the ball a lot, and they say they're tackled.
Second down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs
Sack him in the end zone. That's a safety. Come on. It's intentional grounding in the end zone.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate to help your punter out.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away.
Shaquille Morris.
Looking for a block. It's Morris.
Ah.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass.
Come on, 42.
Spin the ball around.
So the defense has
Block
to find
somebody,
a way to
man.
get the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. Right back to him on the ground. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He did.
Safe completion.
He's not going to get the first down.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen.
52-yarder.
Never developed.
I'll go ahead and try
running
it.
back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss.
And that's dead center. It's good.
It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
He'll be taking this one out, too.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Reach the end of the line.
Ready to get that offense cooking again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive.
Picked!
And the pass hits, picked off.
Picked!
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Down to the 6-yard line!
Pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just
Look at this guy having a hissy fit.
Nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force
Gabe
it.
Cohen's.
If it's not there, he throws it. Unfortunately, gets the
His
interception.
first interception of the day. All right. Put this one away already. How about that?
And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Come on, man.
Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the
According to my play art here, the left side is a better blocking than the right side, right? Yeah.
They'll run it to the
There you go. Nope, he didn't block him again. Come on, 42. You're starting to tick me off. I'm going to take you out the
You
game.
got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly.
Easy.
To the receiver.
McClure
And they
walks into the end zone, salutes the crowd, and it's 16 to nothing with the extra point upcoming.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got.
That will go down as a reception.
They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year.
With 1:16 to go in the first quarter of play, Tulane 17, Rice nothing.
Top 15 showdown today, and we've got it up there. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs.
Oh.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
3 wide receiver set. They're going to still run it, I think.
Promise to keep you posted
Let's
on
see.
what goes down in this exciting college football
Yeah.
matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First down here for the offense. He's
Okay,
gonna
throwing.
pass. Good job to avoid
No
the
pressure, and he
defense.
just throws it out of bounds. Good job.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
He dropped it.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Pressure coming.
Picked again.
Pass is intercepted.
And he's down to the 16.
To make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Tell you what, when you come out with your own end zone, you know, the shadow.
He's thrown more completions to me than to his team.
First downs, get some space. So if you
Jaden
get to that
Lewis,
point, you can pin them a
the
little
senior,
This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you
jumped
set
the
up
route,
in beautiful scoring field position.
and
Really bad play by the
this is turning into a laugher.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Line gets set, first down.
I'm just going to have to run my play. It's not going to work.
Running the red zone, it's McClure.
Oh.
And they'll finally get him down. After
First
two rip-
and goal.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this.
There's no way he's that fast.
He works his way all
Come
the way
on.
down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's the end of the first quarter of play.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Really strong performance so
Negative
far to be
4
able to
rushing
build a
yards.
lead here in the first period.
That's all I got.
Look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to run it in.
Oh my goodness.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The
That'll be a
hell,
loss
man?
of 3.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he's sprinting. He'll
Touchdown!
take it away. Touchdown, Greenway. A quick
As soon as that left end fell down, I was like, yeah, okay.
They got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position.
23 to nothing. Kenyon Giguar. Giguir. I don't know how you say his name. Yes, as soon as my guy threw him to the ground, I was like, okay.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is
That wasn't
up
holding.
good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring He got into the house for the 6 to finish it.
He ain't bringing that one out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach...
Oh, they caught a pass. Oh, no.
What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Can't have this.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Threw that one away.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's 3rd and 5.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh.
Quick strike complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Oh, no. The big
On
comeback.
that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down.
Oh, juke me.
Ball's out.
Fumble! User strip, but they got it back.
Because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Man, what a break. Great job following on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, following the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job.
Get out of the way, ref.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Oh, my God. Blown coverage.
Touchdown Owls.
Oh, well.
Great catch and run for 6.
I brought my safety up and
In the industry, a defensive breakdown.
screwed that one up.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody
It's
slips,
busted
somebody
coverage.
falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
It's all right.
They're now down 24-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can
Come on, man.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Look at that.
And they'll just down it right there.
And these punt returns only get so many opportunities to try to make.
All right,
plays.
I'm gonna
They
put
do
these
they
in
want
the
to make
background.
so much space back there when you punt the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with them and forced the fumble.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout.
Ah, that should have been picked by 14, but he wasn't looking.
3rd down, he had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Why are you didn't do
Well, it's a
anything
good
on
route
that
by
play?
the
Why are
wide
you so
receiver. He
excited?
gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Brought the blitz.
Short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for a block. It's Morris.
Oh.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
All right, 42. You going to block somebody?
To extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical
Go!
team.
He's gone. See ya! Jamari McClure did not get in. Down to the 2-yard line, got caught by the safety.
Gave a little bit of everything on that one. He's up to 9. This for the national leader in rushing. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding creases.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in.
Touchdown! McClure.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ritter out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 13 over Arizona State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting it a high clip. And they gotta
no, they're not. 4th down. Lewis comes up and stops him from getting the first.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness.
I should have called timeout. That's all right.
Understood the down and
it's not like I need to score again.
To make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He'll bring it back. It's Morris. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run this play from the pistol.
What? That isn't what I wanted to do.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Coming after him. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's looking to throw it.
God dang it. He was going to sucker me into throwing a pick, and I didn't want to do that.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And it's hauled in at the
What?
10.
He went out of bounds?
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I got to see that again.
And he's been the go-to guy all year. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making
He didn't
plays.
step out of bounds. Wait a minute. I got to see the replay. This is ridiculous if they called him out of bounds. Hold on, y'all. He did. Oops, get that off. Hide that. Ah. Yep. Unbelievable.
He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to move it through the air.
Touchdown Tulane on the QB draw.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together.
Blacklock just
really
hit a 3 from the corner.
Top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So
How many passes has he thrown to his sideline?
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Looking for a gap. It's Atkins.
Yeah, and the running back.
That's going to do it, huh? Oh, no, they're running hurry up. Why? You're running the ball. Now you're running hurry up? I don't get it. They're not going to run or play. Oh, they did.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Bumbo, get it! Go! Get in! Touchdown, Tulane!
Going the other way, and he takes it.
That's how you end the half.
What a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way to finish offense. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when
The scoop and score.
Scoop it and score yourself.
That's hilarious.
Such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over the offense, but bro, we don't need you to do that. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense.
There they are. The wrong turnover beats.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the half.
Well, here's where, if I was playing the new game, we could just do
for a fun first half than you.
formation subs and bring in the second string.
These two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue.
You can't do that.
Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game.
I don't think that quarterback should be running the ball as slow as he is.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get
The
so
hell
many
is
possessions,
that?
and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Ah!
Got it in the middle. It's Atkins. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Atkins. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job.
Come on.
Making a play.
They get him down after he makes the catch.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create
first down.
There was no question.
Playing a little lax defense now.
The Owls are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself.
Really?
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Strong pass rush.
I didn't even blitz it again. Got to him without blitz.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little
Look
bit
at
more.
this
Whether
horrible
it's
kick.
screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They feed him again. Shows him the stiff arm.
Shows him the stiff arm.
Relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. He's now up to 104 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The give to the back. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
No.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself.
First down.
Pick up there, they'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Picked. I threw it right to him.
Oh, and now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That was my mistake.
You cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot,
because I forgot what play I called, and I was about to change it, and then I just said, well, let me just throw.
The QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Looking for a crease. It's McClure.
Okay, my left side blocking sucks tonight.
One play, right, to create some
Sucks,
momentum. Obviously,
like,
this guy's
completely.
been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards.
I have not been able to run to the left.
David, to get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down.
They're going to keep the field open like that. I'm going to just keep running the ball. I know it's boring until you all watch it.
Guys,
Whoever is watching, nobody's watching.
Tulane has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look.
I'm just
at
running the clock out.
rankings. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Someone not
What?
clear
Come
on.
on.
The snap down. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
I hope they fix that too in the game. It's ridiculous how many false starts you get because the clock is down.
They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Might as well stick with him. One step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop.
I didn't do that.
The little
Oh my God.
ball's incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception.
I'm going
last
for it.
possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Try to get it on the ground.
Didn't get it.
And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close.
It is what it is. There's no question.
It is what it
This
is.
game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. In the season, we look up, we got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it.
All right, he's gonna run.
The heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Dumps it to the back. Got his man on the
Got
right.
it.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Owls have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it.
He caught it. Touchdown.
And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Oh, well.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Trying to start the drive.
God dang it, man.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, and you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
Touch pass on the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And on 2nd down for this offense.
God damn it.
On the
I hate
count there.
I
That's
hate
maybe
it.
what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Come on.
Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Going for it all. And he's got it at the tag. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the beatdown has ensued. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay.
That's normally what every team comes out and has the mindset of. Because that means you'd win the game.
Rice takes over the Owls.
You're going to outscore everybody. No, really?
Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
What's up with the camera angle?
Where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like.
No, all of a sudden they can do everything.
That's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring.
They haven't been able to move the ball all day long, and all of a sudden they're just world beaters.
Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Trying to get to him. Looking for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23.
Oh my God, really?
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on
He's all happy.
It'll be a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw on first down.
Yeah.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
Oh, he caught it.
Job to lay out and make the catch. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch.
Didn't get in. Game over.
We will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling its way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolutely dominating.
11-0.
Give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had
Player of the game, the quarterback, 5 touchdowns. He only threw for 171 yards.
Football, no mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. All
right, let's do the stats. Stats. Only had 378 total yards. That's crazy. 13 first downs, so they're at my 16. They had 14 carries for -11 yards, 34 carries for 207 yards. They were 20 of 36 and 2 touchdowns for 264 yards in passing. 8 of 11, 3 touchdowns and 171 yards. And a rushing touchdown he had also. Total yards, 453 to 311. Time of possession, 1921 to 839. All right, let's go ahead and return to the hub. I'm not upgrading because I want the CEO. I need some reference for the CEO. Let's see if I get anybody here. Yes, Andre Son, right outside linebacker from DeSoto, Texas. Diego Dingle from Denton, Texas. Javier Priestley, cornerback from Miami. 4-star Benji Garnes from Shreveport, Louisiana, has decided he's a good running back. He's a 98 speeder. I did lose the wide receiver. I knew I was going to lose him. I wasn't really going after him. I just put him on my board because I had a spot. Shaquille Morris, American Offensive Player of the Week. Player of the Week, get off of that. Recruiting. Let's see. That guy's good. That guy's good. I'm going to take him off the board. Actually, yeah. Was he the fast guy? Or no, he was, yeah, he was. Alright. Nah, I'm gonna lose out on this guy. B. Yeah, let's. Michigan's coming up. I think I can hard sell him. Because I think it's the 3. This one? Yeah, it's that one. Let's see if it's not that one. No. That could be it. That's the one I just did. No. It's this one. We'll start quarterback. Should we get this guy? Leave it like it is. This guy, let's see. There's no way I can get him. I had run out of hours. Let's see. I can't hard sell him, so I'm just going to have to 50 him. Alright, well. Quarterbacks, I don't need tight end. I need one. I got one. Left tackle. There's none out there to get. I'll have to look at the transfer portal. Defense. Not that side linebacker. I need one. And I don't have anybody, but I have 2 right outside linebackers that I'm going to switch to one. Cornerback, I need 1. I got 3. Strong safety, there's none out there. I'm going to have to look in the transfer portal. All right, let's see if any gems still out there that I can add. No. 3-star. Free safety. Tight end. Oh, I need a kicker. Do I need a kicker? You know what? I didn't even look at that. Do I need a kicker? Oh, I do. For crying out loud. Well, I'm getting my kicker. Let me get my kicker here. Hopefully he'll come to me. Let's look over here and see if there's any other kickers. Kickers are a dime a dozen. He's from Louisiana, though. You might think he might want to come. Let's just go put them both on my board. And scout both of them. Kick power 72. He's a gem. His kick accuracy is 80. Short accuracy is better. Let's see what this guy has. Kick power is 82. Accuracy is 74. Deep is 21, medium's 25. So they're both short accuracy. So his accuracy is 82. I mean, what is his power? His power is only 72. Well, I might as well just offer them both and see who wants to come, right? I mean, let's see. Prospect list. Any Louisiana 3-star guys? There's one. Quarterback, I don't need a quarterback. Right end, I really don't need. Free safety. Mike Marciano from Mandeville. I can't wait until the new game comes out to where I don't have to go back and forth like this to see how many free safeties I actually have. I have 5. Fullback. He's from Harvey. 6 foot 222. Calvin Fournette. That's a good name. Actually, I think I'm going to put him on the board. And I'm going to put Marciano on the board. Go back, y'all. Yeah, I actually need one, and it doesn't say I need one. Because the only fullback I have is a senior. Hello? Oh, that's right, I do have that other guy. I signed one, that's right. Let's just see how good he is. Let's see what he does. Impact blocking's not that great. Carrying 76, speed 84 for a fullback. That's pretty good. 79 strength. Let's do this guy. Play recognition's pretty decent. Tackle, the pursuit's okay. Hit power's nice. And he is what do you call it? Speed to 88. I'm going to go ahead and recruit him. And I'm going to go ahead and do a 50. And a 5. And a 10. Now, where's my other fullback? Do this. There you go. Actually, you know what? I don't think I even scouted him. I can't scout him. I don't know what his abilities are. So that means, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and recruit the guy. Alright. That's all I can do, right? I'll probably lose that guy. Oh no, I'm going to lose that guy. So I might, getting that other free safety. We'll start tight end. Oh, let's see what my class is. Probably not that great. Oh, 13th. That's decent. 15 total. I have no 5 stars. 9 4 stars and 6 3 stars. That's as of now. Need to get my coach stability up. I don't understand why that's low. I don't get it. Well, because of the contract. I'm going to resign. I need to get my athletic facilities up. It says how to improve team prestige. High. What? Conference prestige. All right, let's get out of here. I dropped again. I dropped a spot because I only beat Rice 52-14. Alabama beat LSU 52-35, so they moved back up. Even though LSU has been sucking this year, but they're 10-1, so they're. You got 4 teams 10-1: Ohio State, Oregon, Oklahoma, Alabama. 2 teams that are 11-0 in the top 10. Actually, yeah, 2 teams that are 11-0: Tulane and Iowa State. And then Miami's 10-1. They're number 10. No, number 9, excuse me. All right, let's go look at the Heisman Watch. Shaquille and McClure, 1 and 2. And then let's go to the bracket. All right. Tulane's still in. But now Alabama will play us, and then we'll have to play Oklahoma also in this scenario. Before, Alabama was going to have to play Oklahoma, and we would have gotten the winner of it. Now we have to play both of them. Pittsburgh is in the 12th spot at 8-3. All right. We're playing another one here either tomorrow or the next day, so I can hurry up and finish this because we only have 2 weeks before the new game comes out. Will the streak continue? The pressure continues to mount on Tulane in the conquest to stay perfect. There are 81s across the board. And the impact player of the game will be Shaquille Morris. All right, y'all. See y'all later.